get set to bring you another exciting game. Welcome to this matchup between two teams from the NFC. As the Buccaneers get set to take on the Bears. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. This one is taken by Rodgers. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. First and 10.
Let's go. You can't stop me.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Let's run, man. Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go now. Get me going.
With the pass. Fuller is there on the stop. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Hey, watch the screen.
Fullback handoff. Number 59 comes up to make the play at the 41.
On the play.
Here we come. Check it.
Hey, Howard moves in motion. He hands it off. Matt is there for the tackle at the 48. Ball right around midfield.
It's on. Let's turn it up, D. Get some swag going. Stay both left.
On the ball. Number 44 tackles him, but not before the first down is reached.
Watch the play. Yeah, it's on. We're talking about bringing. All right, now.
Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. And it's complete. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Here I go.
Give it to the halfback. Matt is there on the stop.
The ball carrier.
38-yard line. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Come on. All on us, y'all. What's the hard
The Bears come out on a nickel package.
1. Clear. Clear.
Toss play to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this third down play. The Bears come out on a nickel package.
What screen?
Throws it.
The pass falls
Incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. I can do it, baby. 3 shoot. Hey, let's go. Go make a play. Watch each other back.
A little misdirection. Taylor is there on the stop.
Carry.
At the
1 yard
7.
gain
Second
on the play.
and 10.
Hey. Are we? Do something.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. He hands it off.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
Back it up, baby.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Yeah, it's on. Watch this. Blue down. Tampa.
Number 44 is there on the stop.
1
At
yard
the 42.
On the
Ball
play.
on their own 42.
What's the hard count? Keep moving. Oh,
Barber,
baby,
the lone setback. Howard comes in motion.
Hold the look.
With the counter play. Matt is there
Barber,
for the
the
tackle.
ball carrier.
At the 46.
3-yard gain on
Third
the
and
play.
7 coming up
Third
here.
and 7. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Regular.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Fitzpatrick sends a man in motion. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. He puts something extra on that throw, and that'll keep the chains moving.
And that's what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick that 1 millisecond can make a difference.
Barber, the lone back. Give it to the halfback. stopped in the backfield
Barber on
for
the
a short
carry.
loss.
1
It's
yard
second down
loss
and
on the
10 to
play.
go.
They ain't got nothing. Let it go fast. Watch the snap down. I can do it, baby. They soft, man. Let's go.
Hands off to the tailback. He's brought down behind the
Barber
line
on
for
the
a
run.
short loss.
Loss of
Third
2
down
on
play
the
upcoming
play.
to convert. They have to get it to the 32.
No more, fellas. All on us, y'all. Do something, do something.
Nickelback in this time.
Let's go. Sack right here. Here we come.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. And it's complete. And a fumble. Ball loose. The Bears recover. What a great
Recovered
strip.
by the defense.
Let's turn it up, D. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. You can't stop me. You gotta believe
They
it.
line up in the I formation.
One of us gonna make a play.
The halfback. Whitehead comes up
The
to
ball
make the
carrier.
play.
5
Ball
yard
on their own
gain
38.
on the play.
Knock him out. Great shoot. Let's do our thing.
Howard,
Let's
the
do
lone
our thing.
setback.
We're talking
Gabriel
about Green.
comes in motion.
Keep it up.
To carry it. They'll go with the play fake. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
And with the counterplay, keeps his feet moving. David is there on the stop.
1
At the
yard
49.
gain on the play.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Here we go, baby.
Bucks line up in a
Here we
4-3.
go, Daddy. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Gives the ball off. Smith is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Do something, do something.
Number 29, the lone back. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, Gabriel was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Smith had the coverage on the play.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch your man. From the start, from the start.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Gets away the off-balance throw. The 10, 5, touchdown, Chicago. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 7-0 Bears. Number 1 will be kicking off.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Number 10 back to return.
This one is taken by Rodgers.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
There we go, D.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Get me going.
Looking upfield. Nice play fake. And he's tackled behind the line by number 37. Fitzpatrick takes the handoff and then gets planted immediately.
You talk about a guy breaking up a play. He was on top of the quarterback in a heartbeat.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Check it.
Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. They'll spot this one
Holding.
at the 31-yard line.
On the offense.
So that tackle
Number
was his
74.
third.
Here
So
we
we'll have
go.
a second and long after the penalty.
Get it up.
The Bears come out in a dime package. Closing in, he hits his receiver. Number 31 is there for the tackle at the 11-yard line.
Now cross that middle. So we gonna take it. Keep your eyes open. They scared.
Dropping back, throwing. It's a screen. They're going to spot this one at the 9. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
On the play.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 43-yard line, number 29 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with getting it to the 47.
Play hard and fast, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
The Bucks line up in a 4-3.
Danny. Stay post left. Bring it up.
It's the toss to the right. Alexander is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. Ball on the 35-yard line. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-0 Bears. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on the 35-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Watch this.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Pushed out at the 32-yard line.
You know, you hear coaches talk about presence of mind and knowing where you are in the field, and this is where you see that talk come into play.
Howard is the deep back. Alexander is there for the tackle. At the 29. 3rd and 4.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Take it right.
Number 10 starts out of the shotgun. With the throw. He went up there and he got it. The 10. Touchdown. Chicago. The extra point attempt is good. Starting to get into the groove. That's 14 consecutive points.
It sure seems like they figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
Number 1 in to kick this one off.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Rodgers back to return.
This one is handled by number 10.
If they want to make this a game, they have to
10.
buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Yeah, you see me. Here we go, baby.
Takes it off to the back. Matt is there on the stop.
On the carry.
At the 33-yard line.
8 on the play.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Get me going. Keep the throttle down. Defense, get ready. Go make a play. All on
With the counter play. Floyd is there for the tackle. At
No
the 33.
gain on the play.
Lock it up. Play football. Watch each other back.
Barber, the lone setback. It's the toss to the right. Amos
Barber
is there
with the
on the
carry.
stop.
No
At the
gain
32.
on the play.
So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Knock him out. Let's turn it up, D.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. With a counter play, puts it on the ground. The Bears
Fumble on the
recover
play.
it. The offense recovers its
Recovered
own
by the
fumble.
offense.
Ball on their own 28.
Bring it up. Bring it up. All day, baby. Come on.
Howard, the deep back. Pressure, throwing. Low throw, but he has it. David is there on
Personal
the stop.
foul.
At the
Face mask,
37-yard
on the
line.
defense.
Ball
Number
on the
54.
48-yard line. Burton moves in motion.
Watch out. We gotta have it, D.
Moves direction. Alexander
Howard
breaks the
with
play
the
up
carry.
in the backfield.
Loss of
Ball
2
at about
on the
midfield.
play.
Tampa. There we go, D.
Nickelback in this time. Play action with the throw. Drops the
pass falls
interception. Smith
incomplete.
was there on the cover.
Gabriel, the intended receiver, on the play.
Not here. Not now. We turning it up. Nothing over your head.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package.
Flavor. Quick.
Fires this one deep. And he's ridden out
with the
at the
reception.
19-yard
First
line.
down.
Keep it up. Come on. Turn it up now. Yeah, you see me. Let's go. Here we come.
They've had some big scoring plays, but this is their first time in the red zone. Going to the air on 1st down. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Troy is there on the stop. At the 20. 8th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Defend them. You need to run.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Jumps up, he has it. And he ducks out of bounds at the 7.
Let's go now. Watch the snap now.
They're going to spot
Howard
this one
with the
at the
carry.
7-yard line.
1-yard
And that
gain
tackle
on the
gives
play.
him 3 in the game.
Let's go. Empty spread. Play football.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Under pressure, throwing a strike to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point attempt is good. Gabriel needs a lot of yards on that long drive.
He's such a huge cog in their wheels. If they get him involved in the game, they're a heck of a lot better off.
Number 1 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one
Chicago
off.
is lined up for the kickoff. Rodgers back to return.
This one is fielded by Rodgers. He forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
Clear! Clear! 3 shoot! Go make a play! Do something!
Hands it off to the back. Number 59 is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. It's second down and 6 to
Hey,
go.
let's go 1 deep! Turn it out now! It's showtime, baby!
Here comes the blitz. Pressure coming. There had to have been a missed block here.
And anytime you have a 3-4, what you're really doing is camouflaging who the 4th rusher is.
I can do
And
it,
that time it ended up in a sack.
Hey, watch the screen!
Number 82 goes in motion. Closing in. Steps up.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes.
Number 9 will come in now to punt it away. Number 29 is back to receive this kick. Fair catch. 1st and 10.
Blue down.
The Bucs come out in a 4-3. Number 10 sends a man in motion.
Go!
Gets rid of it. Evans is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
Let's go! Yeah, it's on! Get it started! Roy Finn!
Coy is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
Number 80.
Held him up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Number 24 comes up to make the play. At the 49, it's second down and a long way to go. The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Dropping back, gets the pass off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
All on us, y'all. Watch each other back. Come on. Not today.
Steps up into the pocket, throwing. He hits his receiver. Davis makes the
Pass
stop
interference
before the first
on the
down is
defense.
reached.
Number
Ball on
29.
the 39-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Tampa.
Howard, the deep back.
We like a press of wolves. Here we go, baby. Hey, watch that
Hand
screen.
off to the tailback. Slips the tackle. Curry is there on the
Holding.
stop at the
On the
31.
offense.
Number 12 is called
Turn it
for
up,
holding.
D.
Holding
All right,
happens
let's
on
go.
almost every play.
Let me go.
It just depends on whether the official
Don't stop,
sees
don't
it
stop that
and
ball.
decides to call it.
Hand it off to the back. Refusing to go down. Evans is there for the tackle at the 35. Ball on the 35-yard
All
line.
right, here we go. Very right. Here I go.
On the ground. Great fake. Rolling out to his right. With the pass, the defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Let's go. Let's do our thing.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. They'll go with a play fake. Number 10. Tried play action, but the defense was right in his face to get the sack.
You know, there aren't too many times when a defender comes in that cleanly and gets a shot at the quarterback like that. That was a big blown assignment.
His punt will be his second of the day, and he chooses not to return this one.
Watch this. This guy's going all out trying to save this from being a touchback. And he does a heck of a job of getting there to keep it out of the end zone and set his defense up with great field position.
Barber lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. Not today. No more, fellas. Go make a play. Let's go, baby.
Back handoff. Big pop that time.
The defense will probably try and shoot the gap for their linebackers, hoping to blow this play up in the backfield, which could mean 2 points.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Here I come. Hey, Hey, let's go, 1G. Keep moving. All right, let's go. Play football. Watch out. Watch the snap down. Let's go. Careful. Let's go, let's go. Back it up, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Number 90
Harvard,
comes up
the
to
ball
make the
carrier.
play.
1
At
yard
the 4-yard
gain on the
line.
play.
Ball on their
Blue
own
down, blue
4.
down. We coming to wreck. No more, fella.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations
On the carry.
because they've been stopping
1
them
yard
today.
loss on the
Conti is
play.
denied the first down.
Now, the defense stood their ground and didn't let them get loose.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. The 41-yard line.
38-yard punt. Return for a
Ball on
gain
the
of 2
38-yard
yards.
line.
Get some slack going. I can do it, baby. Under 10.
Out of the I formation.
Under 10.
Over to the halfback. David is
Howard
there on the
with the
stop.
carry.
At the
Gain
30.
of 8 on the play.
Watch the man. Let's go now. Watch the hard count.
They line up in the I formation.
It's showtime, baby.
A little misdirection. They'll spot this
First
one
down
at the
Bears.
23-yard line. It's 3
Get it
tackles
up.
so far for
All right,
him
here we
today.
go.
First and 10.
Don't stop that motor. Watch the run. Let's go.
Hands it off to the back. They're going to spot this
Howard
one
on
at
the
the
carry.
19-yard line.
Gain
He makes his
4
5th stop
on the
of the
play.
game on that
Not
play.
today.
2nd and
Let's
6
turn
coming
it
up here.
G.
They have a big lead,
Timeout
and they're on the
called
move
by the
again
offense.
inside the 20.
This
Number 1
attempt
will
will be
come
from
in looking to
36
try the
yards
field goal.
out. The
And
field
the
goal
kick
attempt
sails
is no
wide.
good.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
Hand it off. Number 44 created
carry.
problems in the
Loss of
backfield
2
on that
on the
play.
play.
Going into
At the
halftime,
end of the
the
first
score is
half,
21-0.
The Bears, 21. The Buccaneers, nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number
Tampa
7
Bay
is
will
back
be
and
kicking
ready
off
to put
start
this
the
one
second
in
half.
the air.
Cohen back to return.
This one is fielded by Cunningham.
This team has played well and had a solid first half. And now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3.
Green back.
It's rid of it. The pass ball's
The
incomplete.
pass ball's
This defense,
incomplete.
John, knows how to
Avery,
create a lot
the
of pressure.
intended
Putting
receiver
pressure on the
play.
quarterback can disrupt passes.
Don't make a play.
But pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He loses it. The Buccaneers scoop it up.
The ball carrier always has to keep a firm grip of the ball. But when his team is deep inside the enemy territory, the worst thing you could do is fumble down here.
Only one man in the backfield. Fitzpatrick with a man in motion.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Gives the ball off. Number 91 is there for the tackle.
3
At
yard
the
gain on the
22.
play.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Jack him out. Watch screens.
The Bears come out in the quarter defense.
Three shoot.
Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Number 20
Jackson
is there on the
makes the
stop.
catch.
At the
The play results in a
37-yard
first
line.
down.
Ball on
First
their
and
own
10.
37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, watch the ball. You gotta believe it.
He gets the catch. They'll spot this one at the 37. He got in there and made the tackle.
1 yard
He's fourth
loss
of the game.
on the play.
So it's
Everything
second
you
and 10.
got.
The Bucs line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away.
Here it comes. Detain him.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Drops back.
Ready.
Throwing. Almost picked off. Number 59 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Number 29 sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Play hard and fast, baby. It's showtime, baby. Let's go.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your number. That was a good job.
A little misdirection. Drops in the backfield for a short loss.
3-yard loss on the play.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go. Watch the play. Hey, watch that screen.
Pressure. Nailed from behind before he can get it off.
When you think about guys who have a big heart, this guy has to be at the top of the list. He just never lets up out there.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Ball on their own 26.
Keep the throttle down. Here we
Chicago
go.
comes out in their nickel package.
Do something.
Number 91 is there on the stop at the
1-yard
26.
gain on the play.
Ball on their own 26.
One left. Hey, let's go. Watch your man.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
The Bears come out in the quarter defense. Dropping back. Going deep. This one falls incomplete.
He just flicked his wrist and the ball just took off. He just needed to take a little bit off of that one. And it could have gone for a big play.
Number 12 was his intended target. Steps up, throwing. Gets his hand on it.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Evans was the intended receiver on that play. Number 9 comes into the game for the punt. Number 29 lines up deep for the punt return. Number 42. Number 29 returns this one to the 47.
5 yards.
We gotta have it, D. Hey. Here we go, baby.
They'll go from the I formation.
It's on.
To carry it. Evans comes up to make the play. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, stretch. Let's go.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package.
Help. Give him help.
The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
With the throw, he finds his man. Hurry! Brings him down before he can reach the marker.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Number 10 into return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball on their own 7.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Bring it up. Let's go.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Number 12 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Drops back. Keeps it. Number 59 is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line.
Check it. We good.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
To carry it, number 91 makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. Ball on their own 20.
Stay at home. We're coming to wreck.
The Bucs come out with 3 receivers tight. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his routes accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. The receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man. You can see passes going right to defender.
Ball on their own 38.
Play football. Get me going.
Number 84, the man in motion.
Come on.
Dropping back.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They give it to the halfback. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Number 37 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 45-yard line.
Watch the back. Play hard
Rushing
and
on
fast,
first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2 yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
Gets the pass off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Chicago lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Gets rid of it. Intercept. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Jackson, the intended receiver, on the play.
Number 9 is ready to punt this one away. Number 29 looks like he's ready for the return. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Watch out. Let's go now. Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Plows ahead. Number 90 comes up to make the play. At the 30-yard line. Ball on their own 30.
30-yard line.
No, one. What's the hard count? Turn it up now.
Looking to run it here. They'll spot this one at the 29. Solid game. Picks up another tackle.
We gotta believe it. It's our game. Ain't no thing.
Need a hammer, not the nail.
Only one man in the backfield.
Hey, watch the screen. Yeah, it's on.
Looking upfield. Drops in the backfield for a short loss.
1 yard
Ball on their own 29.
Watch underneath. Let's go, D. Let's go. Get me going.
Number 10 back in the shotgun. Burton in motion.
Up, big boy. It's too much for him. Big play now, big play.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. At the end of the third quarter, score is 21-0. There. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
We turning it up.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
How you do it, baby? Do something. Let's ride, man.
With a count. Allen gets right in there and brings him down.
3-yard
Ball on their own
loss
40.
on the play. 2nd and 13. Ball on the 40-yard line.
From the start. Regular.
Howard, the lone back. Number 10 sends a man in motion.
Clear.
Dropping back. Throwing. Gabriel
Complete
was the
pass.
one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
Up top. You can't stop me. Play hard and fast, baby.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Evans is there for the tackle at the 47. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball at midfield. They line up in the I formation. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff with the throw. Jumps and makes the catch. Gabriel. He brings it in for a big game.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older. And this guy's no exception.
Number 29, the deep back. To carry it. Keeping him at bay.
That touchdown had everything. Good play call, good blocking, and a great run.
Number 1 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Bears have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Rodgers back to return.
From the 1.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect.
10
The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Looking to run it here. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender
Keep the throttle
who
down.
couldn't make the catch.
Hey, watch that screen.
The rush is on. Keeps it. Number 44 comes up to make the play.
Gain of
At
2
the
on the
22-yard
We're
line.
talking about bringing. Will. Let's go.
Chicago comes out in their nickel tackle. Under pressure, throws it. Fuller is there for the tackle.
You can't stop me. Watch your eyes. Defense, get ready.
Hand it off to the fullback. They'll spot this one at the 49-yard line. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him.
Hey, watch the ball. One of us will make a play.
Blitz is coming. Throws on the move. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play. The Bears come out in a nickel package. Fitzpatrick sends a man in motion. Throws it. He's on the run.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Evans was his intended target. With the throw, he finds his man.
You talk about a guy who sees the whole field. He's ready to throw when his receiver gets open. That's this guy. Watch his play right here. He's looking, he sees his options. Then he makes the decision to get it to him, and it's there for a big conversion on fourth down.
Number 44 comes up to make the play at the 33. Ninth play of this drive.
Blue down. Let's go, boys.
Drops back. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Play football. Hey, let's go. Stay both left.
Howard goes in motion.
One back. Watch your eyes.
Takes it. Number 59 records the tackle at the 31. Fourth and 4 coming up on this play.
Here we go, baby.
This is not a difficult decision. He's going to go for it. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
They'll take over at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
All right, now. Defense, get ready.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 10 with a man in motion. Tucks it away. They'll spot this one at the 42-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation.
Watch out.
Spotted at the 38. That's the fourth stop he's made today. It's third down and 5 to go.
Let's go now. Let's go, D. Watch this.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
And he makes the grab. Gabriel comes up with the big catch on third down.
He made a great move right at the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he needed.
All right, let's go.
Number 10 sends a man in motion.
Not today. Keep moving.
Well play. David is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Let's do our thing.
Defense lines up in the nickel.
One left. Watch the man.
Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Pressure coming. Comes in low. He has it. Number 48 comes up to make the play. Ball on the 33-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Yeah.
They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Evans is there for the tackle at the 21. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20.
Here we go.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. With the pass, number 24 is there on the stop. Number 10 completes the pass, could pick up about 7 yards. Ninth play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
I'm coming through, baby.
So it's on to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Number 1 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Bears pouring on with another score.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Number 10 back to return.
This one is taken by Rodgers.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one.
First and 10.
It's an issue of pride.
Ball on the
they want to prove that they're
17-yard
better
line.
than they've played so far.
Watch the ball.
Keep the throttle down.
Barber,
Watch
blown
this.
setback.
Watch screen. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Pumps once. Throwing.
The pass
This pass is
falls
incomplete.
He put the ball exactly
Howard, the
where you
intended
want to put it.
receiver on the play.
From the start. All right, here we go.
Let's turn it up, D.
Let's go.
Drops back. Closing in. Steps up.
Boom! Where'd that truck come from?
They're
Third
looking
and
now
14.
at third and long
Ball on the
after the sack.
13-yard line.
Good D right here.
Pressure. Rolling right with the throw. He hits his receiver.
That play won't
Makes
help
the
their
catch.
third down conversion
7-yard
percentage today.
gain
I
on the
wonder
play.
what the receiver was thinking. Running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
Number 9 will come in now to punt it away. Number 29 is the deep return man. From the 36-yard line. He gets next to nothing on that return as they bring him down at
will
the
start
37.
the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Be physical.
Number 12, the man in motion.
Under 10.
Gives the ball off. Alexander
Howard,
comes
the
up
ball
to make
carrier.
the play.
7-yard
2-minute
gain
warning coming
on the
up.
play.
No, one.
You can't stop me. Suck it up, baby.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3.
Watch the man.
Number 48
First
is there
down,
on the
Bears.
stop. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
It's showtime, baby. Go make a
Number
play.
29 is the deep back. He'll feel that one tomorrow. And a pickup of about 6. Ball on their own 49.
Danny. Defense, get ready.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. The defensive tackle stops him at the
1
line of
yard
scrimmage.
loss on the
Third
play.
down and
Hey, let's go,
long
one
coming
deep.
up here.
Clear. Let's get some pressure.
They've done very well on third down to this point.
I'm coming through, baby.
Gains it off. Allen is there for the
on the
tackle.
run.
Well, that
1
didn't
yard
cut it. Now
gain
they're
on
looking
the
at
play.
fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Fair catch called for. Just beautiful. He put that ball out at the
First and
1
10.
yard line.
Yeah, when these
on the
guys
1
come
yard
out and they take the
Look,
snap
look.
in their own end
Let's
zone,
go.
I'll tell you what,
Move it.
this defense is going to be bringing
Let's
it.
go. Be physical.
Blitz is coming. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. And he lets it
Incomplete
slip
pass.
out of his grasp.
Jackson,
When it's raining
the
like this, you have to
intended
make
receiver
sure
on
you
the
get the ball
play.
secured.
Second and 10.
It looked like he
Ball
might
on
have
the
taken his
1 yard
eye off the ball at the last
Let's
second,
go.
and that had a lot to do with him losing it.
Fitzpatrick goes to work with an empty backfield. Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver.
Hey, what's the counter? Here we go, baby. There we go, dude. Turn it up now. Let's do our thing. All right, let's go.
The rush is on. He goes down. Fumble. The Bears pick it up. An
Fumble on the
opportune
play.
time to cause a
Recovered by
fumble
the
as they halt
defense.
the drive and now give it right back to their
Watch it
offense.
back. Let us dictate.
Number 10 with a man in
Watch your
motion.
eyes. Get me going. Let's go. Here we go.
To carry it, David is there on the stop.
ball carrier.
At the 4 yard
Gain of
line.
2
It's
on the
second
play.
and goal.
Hey, watch
at
that
the 4.
flank. Watch the flank.
They're going to spot
Howard
this one
on the
at
carry.
the 2. He is
Gain of 2
tackling
on
anything
the
and
play.
everything with a football out there.
That's the end of the
final
game.
score is
The final
Chicago
score is
35.
Chicago
Tampa Bay 0.
35. Tampa Bay nothing.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.